In the heart of Philadelphia, in the year 1776, there stood an old bell tower atop the Pennsylvania State House, now known as Independence Hall. The bell inside, cast from bronze, was a symbol of liberty and freedom, although it had not yet fulfilled its destiny. This is the story of the Liberty Bell, and the role it played in the birth of a new nation. The bell arrived in Philadelphia in 1752, ordered from the Whitechapel Foundry in London. It bore a simple yet profound inscription: "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof." However, during its first test ring, the bell cracked. Undeterred, local founders John Pass and John Stowe recast it, adding more copper to the mix. Despite their efforts, the bell retained a thin crack, but it could still ring loud and clear. As the years passed, tensions between the American colonies and the British Crown escalated. The colonists were growing increasingly frustrated with British taxes and laws imposed without their consent. In Boston, the streets were filled with protests, and the famous Boston Tea Party sent ripples of rebellion throughout the colonies. The bell, though mostly silent, stood as a silent witness to the brewing storm. In April 1775, news reached Philadelphia that British troops were marching towards Lexington and Concord. Paul Revere embarked on his famous midnight ride to warn the colonists. As dawn broke on April 19th, the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. Word of the battles traveled fast, reaching Philadelphia within days. The bell rang out, calling the citizens to the State House to discuss the momentous events. The summer of 1776 was unbearably hot, and the air was thick with anticipation. In the State House, delegates from the 13 colonies gathered to debate a daring proposition: independence from Britain. Tensions ran high, and debates were heated. On July 2nd, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence. 2 days later, on July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence, penned by Thomas Jefferson, was adopted. When the final vote was cast, the Liberty Bell rang out once more, this time with a joyous peal that echoed through the city streets. Its clear, resonant sound proclaimed the birth of a new nation. Citizens gathered, cheering and weeping with joy, as the bell's message of liberty and freedom spread. The bell's inscription now seemed prophetic, a divine calling for a free land. The following years were fraught with hardship. The war for independence dragged on, with both victories and defeats testing the resolve of the revolutionaries. The Liberty Bell remained a potent symbol, even as it was hidden away to prevent it from being melted down by the British for cannonballs. In a secretive night operation, the bell was removed from the State House and hidden beneath the floorboards of the Zion Reformed Church in Allentown. After the war, the bell was returned to Philadelphia, where it continued to be a symbol of the nation's enduring struggle for freedom. When the Constitution was drafted in 1787, the bell rang out to summon the citizens to hear the news. Its voice, though cracked and worn, carried the promise of a new beginning. Over the years, the Liberty Bell became an icon of the American spirit. It rang for the abolition of slavery, women's suffrage, and civil rights. Although it fell silent in 1846 due to a serious crack, its message resonated louder than ever. It was displayed in various cities, spreading its story of liberty and justice. Today, the Liberty Bell rests in the Liberty Bell Center in Philadelphia, visited by millions who come to witness this enduring symbol of freedom. Its crack, a testament to its trials, and its inscription, a beacon of hope, continue to inspire those who seek liberty and justice. The Bell's legacy is a reminder that the fight for freedom is never over, and that every generation must rise to protect and cherish the liberty proclaimed by their forebears. And so, the story of the Liberty Bell, from its humble beginnings to its role in the founding of a nation, lives on, a tale of resilience, hope, and the unyielding quest for freedom.